What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back here with another NCAA video. This time Baltimore State's going to be taking on North Texas. Last video we took on Vanderbilt, I think it was? Yeah, Vanderbilt. It's been like 6 days, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, last time we took on Vanderbilt, got our biggest win of the season. This time we go back into conference play, taking on the North Texas Mean Green. Now, just like us, they were expected to finish at the bottom of the conference, but they've gone 3-1 so far in the season. Let's see if we can get this W. As Aaron Manley is going to kick it off from North Texas. And here we go. There's Andrew Tucker to return this kick. He's going to take it up the middle, and he breaks a tackle. And he might be gone. There is a flag on the play. I think this is going to get called back, but good return by Tucker anyways. Brings it in for a touchdown, but this is going to come back on a clipping call.
Receiving team.
And let's see who's on. And it's Shamil Moore, the cornerback, on the clip. So North Texas will get the ball at the 15. Their own 15, that is.
Still first down.
Start this game off. So here's Mason Fine at quarterback for North Texas. He's going to give it to Tucker. Tucker, big block on the outside, and he might be gone. No, he's going to get slowed down. A huge block on the edge, and he breaks this one for 26 yards. So another 1st and 10 for North Texas. Fine going to hand it off to Tucker again. Another block right there. This time he gets 7 yards, but this North Texas offensive line so far just dominating front seven for Baltimore State as Mason Fine tries to run it and he's sacked. It's Lakeem Foster on the sack. Able to dominate that right tackle this time. And here's 3rd and 10. And Fine is sacked again. Yet again, Lakeem Foster coming off the right side for the sack. And Baltimore State will get the ball on the punt. As Jordan Burrell gets the first carry of the game. Gets about 2 yards. Burrell's really been struggling as of late. And I know people are wondering why Jacob Spain hasn't been getting a lot of carries in relief of Burrell, but that's just because since he's a kick returner and punt returner, there's not a lot of time for him to get on the field as Gibson finds Harewood for a first down. But yeah, since he's a kick returner and punt returner, and Spain usually has like a pretty good kick return every time he returns it, it's just kind of hard to get him on the field just because he gets really winded really quickly. But I'm going to try to meet you guys halfway on, like, getting Spain more carries. I mean, he definitely helps out the offense. But anyways, back to the game. 2nd and 3. Gibson going to roll out left. And he probably could have thrown it to Burrell, but instead he's just going to run this. And Gibson gets a big first down for the Stallions. So 1st and 10, Baltimore State in North Texas territory. Here's Burrell. And Burrell's going to fight forward for about 8 yards on the play. So 2nd and 2 for the Stallions. Gibson in the shotgun, drops back, and he's going to find Jadarius Duncan across the 20, and the Stallions are in the red zone. So Jacob Spain checks into the game now for Baltimore State. And here's the carry. Not a lot of space for Spain right there as he gets about a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. There's a fake, and Gibson going to run the option with Spain, and Gibson has a wide open space, about 12 yards on the play, and they're inside the 5 now. So 1st and goal for the Stallions. There's Gibson, rolls out right, and has 2 men, and he goes to Shelton Bentley for the touchdown. And that's the great thing about Lewis Gibson is he's able to extend the play by rolling out. Couldn't find anybody to throw to, so he rolls out to his right as 2 receivers in the end zone, picks Bentley, and Baltimore State leads 7-0 late in the 1st quarter. So we'll see if North Texas can respond as they have men in motion. Here's Fine. Back, he's going to go, and incomplete. Receiver couldn't bring it in bounds, and Fine going to run the option, and Mason Fine. Very similar to Lewis Gibson, dual threat quarterback for North Texas State, gets a big first down in the option, and there's Fine again. And this time, Baltimore State's going to get called for a face mask. It's Nordley Ford, the cornerback, who brought Mason Fine down by his face mask, just dragged him down. And North Texas is going to be deep in Baltimore State territory now. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Baltimore State 20, and here's Tucker on the carry, and Isaiah Kegler just shoots in the big tackle for a loss right there. So 2nd and 12 now for the Mean Green. It's fine. Throws left and nearly intercepted by Dwight Patrick. Probably would have been a pick 6 right there, although Tucker probably could have ran him down. And a 3rd and 12 now for North Texas as Fine finds Wilson over the middle, and Wilson's able to take it in for a touchdown. It's a breakdown in coverage for Baltimore State right there. Cole Wynn just got turned around on the play, and it's a tie ball game. A minute 34 left in the first quarter. So here's Spain on the return. Spain won't take it deep out of his end zone, and Jacob Spain has space. He might take this one back. Although, and he gets brought down just past the North Texas 30, so a great return by Spain. And it'll be 1st down for Baltimore State as Aldrin Johnson gets the end around, and he's going to run for a 1st down. Very tough run right there by Johnson. Not a fast receiver by any means, but a tough runner regardless. As Gibson finds Johnson again for another 1st down. As Baltimore State knocking on the door. 1st and goal, they're going to fake it to Burrell. Gibson going to pitch it to Spain, and Jacob Spain wasn't able to take the kick return back for a touchdown, but able to run it in this time on the option. As Gibson makes a very smart play, pitching it as he's getting drilled, and Baltimore State will take a 14-7 lead. Less than a minute to go in the first as Fine finds Turner Smiley for a 6-yard gain off the screen pass. So 2nd and 4 now for the Mean Green. There's Fine. He's going to hand it off to Tucker, and Tucker's brought down for a gain of just 1 on the play. And a 3rd and 3 to end the first quarter. Fine going to run over the middle, and he trucked Andrew Wentworth. So Wentworth, the nose tackle, gets trucked by Mason Fine, and Mason Fine definitely ate his Wheaties this morning. As Baltimore State ends the first quarter up 14-7 over North Texas, but Mason Fine is playing great right now. So hard to count the Mean Green out of this one. As we start the second quarter, here's Fine. He's going to give it to Tucker. And Tucker with some space, and he trucks over Lawrence Albert. Albert just kind of been a pincushion as of late. He's missing a lot of tackles. And a 1st and 10. Fine tries to run it outside, and Lynn Collier gets the sack on the play. So 2nd and 5. This Fine's going to give it to Tucker. Kegler, a little glitchy right there, but Kegler on the tackle. Just a 1-yard gain for Tucker. 3rd and 14. They're going to run the screen to Tucker, and Wentworth unable to bring him down. And Tucker able to get 2 yards on the play, but not even close to a 1st down. So Baltimore State ball after the punt. Here's Gibson. He's going to roll out left under pressure, and he is sacked. 11-yard loss on the play. Jerry and Roberts on the sack. Going to be a 3rd and 20 for the Stallions. Here's Gibson rolling out right. And he's going to go deep, but Harewood can't bring it in. He's hit as he tries to make the catch. So Baltimore State goes 3 and out. And we'll see what North Texas can do with the ball as Tucker gets the carry. Up the middle, only 2 yards on the play. So now that brings up a 3rd and 4. As Fine drops back. He's going to go right. He finds Wilson. Wilson gets across midfield for the 1st down. Mason Fine has looked really good so far in this first half for North Texas. Let's see if he can keep it up. As we get a 1st down, and Fine going to swing it out to Robinson. Robinson able to break a tackle and get about 5 yards on the play. So 2nd and 5 for North Texas. As Wilson goes in motion. There's Fine on the handoff to Tucker. And Tucker able to get the 1st down past the 40-yard line. Baltimore State is really struggling right now against this potent North Texas offense. As Fine runs up the middle, able to get past Hodges. And Fine battles through, gets past the 20-yard line for the 1st down. That's Fine. On 1st and 10, left side to Smiley, and Smiley's in there for a touchdown. And North Texas ties this game up yet again, 14-all. Just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter as Gibson going to fake it to Burrell. Gibson able to fight through for about 9 yards on the play. And that brings up a 2nd and 1. Duncan in motion. He's going to get the handoff. And Duncan able to get a solid gain right there. First down for Baltimore State. And Gibson in the shotgun as North Texas comes with the blitz. Gibson going to go to Spain. Spain has a lot of space. And Jacob Spain definitely somebody you not want to give that much space to. 19-yard gain on the play and a first down. As Gibson drops back. He's going to roll out left. Has plenty of space, plenty of time. He's going to run it though. And Gibson fights through for another first down for Baltimore State. And even though Baltimore State's defense is struggling, their offense is definitely playing well. Brian Childs gets the carry, and he's going to lose 2 on the play. So a 3rd and 12 now for the Stallions. A minute 34 to go. There's Gibson. He's going to roll out left. No, he's going to throw it. Finds Duncan, but Duncan loses a yard. And Baltimore State's going to try a field goal. Don't know if Phil Hayden can make this one. And short, but it would have been wide left even if he had the leg into it. So this game stays 14-all. 47 seconds for North Texas to drive down the field and take the lead. Here's Fine. Gonna go right side to Wilson. Penn couldn't bring him down, but Clay has a follow-up right there as North Texas uses a timeout. So 2nd and 3. Here's Fine. And run right, and nobody can bring him down. And when able to get the sack right there, Fine tried to run it. But Baltimore State's defensive line able to slow him down, and Wynn cleans it up. 3rd and 5 for North Texas as Fine tries to go in the middle, but a big hit right there. Jars the ball free. And North Texas will punt it away with 30 seconds to go. Very good punt. Spain back there to return this one. Spain has space on the right side. This might be another big return, and Spain with a juke is brought down, gets past the 40 of North Texas. And Baltimore State has a chance to take the lead with just 18 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. As Gibson finds Johnson on outside for 15 yards and a first down. And it took 3 seconds off. Here's Gibson. He's going to throw to Harewood. Harewood gets to about the 10-yard line. Baltimore State calls a timeout. Gibson able to break a tackle and tries to throw it, but incomplete. Hit as he threw. Able to get the ball away. So 2nd and goal, 5 seconds to go. Here's Gibson, and he finds Johnson in the end zone for a touchdown. So 5 seconds to go. Baltimore State takes a gamble, and it pays off, and they go into the half up 21-14 over North Texas. Mason having a pretty good first half for North Texas, but the Mean Green trailed the Stallions 21-14. The big key for Baltimore State going into the second half, they have to find some way to contain Mason Fine. I mean, he's just been the catalyst for North Texas's offense. Andrew Tucker having some good carries as well, but Fine really the big problem. Offensively, Baltimore State is fine in their own right, no pun intended. But we'll see what happens in the second half. And Baltimore State going to start with the ball. 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. Can't go anywhere on the screen pass. It's a 1-yard gain for him. 2nd and 9 for Baltimore State. Gibson on the play fake. And he's sacked. It's Roderick Strong off the left side. And we're going to go to 3rd and 18 now. Here's Gibson. He has to roll out right. And throws it. And he's intercepted. That's McLean on the pick. And McLean, pretty good return on the interception as well. I don't know what Gibson was doing right there. Just tries to force it into coverage, and McLean makes him pay. And North Texas is in prime position to tie this ball game up. That's fine in the shotgun. Goes left side, and he finds Jalen Guyton for the first down. Guyton just able to bring his feet down right before the sideline. So a 1st and goal for North Texas. It's fine. Finds Tucker out of the backfield for the touchdown. So North Texas is going to tie this one up 21-all after a huge mistake by Lewis Gibson. So we'll see how Baltimore State responds. 1st and 10. Here's Gibson, and Gibson tries to pitch it. Don't know where he was going with that, but it's a fumble, and Roberts able to take it down to the 2-yard line. I don't know what Gibson was thinking right there. Just pitched it a little too early. And North Texas going to take the lead on this touchdown carry by Andrew Tucker. And Lewis Gibson just melting down right now for the Stallions. 28-21 North Texas as they take their first lead of the game. Gibson goes right side to Blackman, but Blackman can't bring his feet down. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 for the Stallions. Gibson going to fake the Spain. Goes left side, and he's able to find Blackman this time for a first down. Gibson loves throwing to the sideline. This time he's able to get the first down. Here's Spain on the carry. Spain gets hit hard after a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9 for the Stallions as Gibson rolls out left. He might try to run this one, and he does. Slides down. Avoids the big hit. So another first down for Baltimore State. So 2nd and 7. Here's Gibson, right side to Spain. And Spain really a much bigger part of the offense this game. As he gets another first down. Here's Gibson over the middle. There's Harewood. Harewood able to get a first down. So Baltimore State starting to drive right here. Trying to tie this ball game up. As Burrell gets the carry, but he goes nowhere. No push by the offensive line right there. As Burrell gets stuck behind his offensive lineman. So 3rd and 10 now for the Stallions. Here's Gibson on the play action. Got stuck on one of his linemen. Throws right behind Blackman. Don't know where he was going. He was probably just trying to throw it away. And Baltimore State will take a field goal right here. This time Hayden's able to make it. So 28-24 North Texas. Here's Fine. He's going to find Smith. And Smith's able to get the first down. So Baltimore State's defense not doing any better stopping Mason Fine this drive. And here's Smith again. Smith with a big catch over the middle for another first down. And Baltimore State just really on their heels right now. Fine finds Wilson. Wilson able to break a tackle and breaks another one. And it stiff arms Albert. And he might have a touchdown right here. Baltimore State is doing a terrible job of tackling as Tyler Wilson breaks several tackles on his way to a touchdown. There's Kegler, couldn't bring him down. Another man couldn't bring him down. And then Albert just gets stiff armed right there. Couldn't try to dive, but couldn't bring him down. As Baltimore State now down by 11. Very unfamiliar territory for the Stallions. Obviously, they're 4-0 right now. They haven't been in this type of position very often at all this season. As Gibson goes left side, finds Blackman for a first down. Yeah, very unfamiliar territory for the Stallions. I mean, they've been playing great up to this point, but now they're just kind of falling apart. As Gibson goes to Spain. Spain tries to juke anybody out, but couldn't juke anybody out right there. So 2nd and 1 on the option. Gibson pitches to Burrell. Burrell has a big gain right there. 23 yards as we end the 3rd quarter. And North Texas is up 11 points right now. Baltimore State driving though, so we'll see if they can come back into this game in the 4th quarter. So here's Gibson pitching to Spain. Spain, not a lot of space for him, but he does get 3 yards on the carry. So that brings up a 2nd and 7 for the Stallions. There's Gibson, huge blitz by North Texas, and Gibson nearly throws another interception. He's trying to throw it under pressure. Should have probably tried to dump it off to somebody. But 3rd and 7, and Gibson gonna run up the middle. It's a big first down right there as he passes the 10-yard line. And 1st and goal for the Stallions is Burrell on the carry. Tries to cut it back. Gets about 3 yards. Gibson dumps it off to Spain. Spain loses a couple of yards right there. So Gibson tried to throw the slant, but nobody was open. So 3rd and goal. As Gibson rolls out left. Has some space, has time. Going to try to run it himself, and he gets in there for a touchdown. So Baltimore State able to cut this lead to 1 possession. As Gibson's making another play with his feet. Nothing new from him. He's been doing that all season so far. Baltimore State will go for the 2 right here. As Gibson throws it to Harewood, and Harewood's in there for 2. So North Texas only up by 3 now. It was fine. Going to go to Robinson for about 3 yards. And 3rd and 4. This is a big 3rd down right here. And Fine's going to throw it to Guyton. Guyton couldn't bring it in. So 3 and out for North Texas. And Baltimore State has a chance to take the lead now. So Gibson gives it to Burrell. Burrell on a 6-yard carry.
Good for a gain of 6 yards.
And it brings up 2nd and 4 for the Stallions. Gibson in shotgun. Burrell and Spain back there with him. Gibson calling a few audibles. There's Gibson going to throw it to Duncan, and Duncan can't bring it in. Huge hit right there. Knocks the ball loose, so it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Stallions. A huge 3rd down. As Gibson finds a wide open Muhasibi Conley. But I don't know if Conley was able to get his feet down. It was wide open on the play. And this play is sure enough under review. And as you see right here, Conley unable to bring either foot in. So a bad call by the refs right there. And sure enough, the ruling on the field is reversed, and Baltimore State's going to be forced to punt it. So 1st and 10 for North Texas is Fine. Dodges Isaiah Kegler. And Fine. Huge gain on the play, 30 yards. As North Texas is once again in Baltimore State territory. There's Smith on the carry. Smith breaks the tackle. And Smith out past the 25-yard line. So North Texas yet again in great position to score, and there's Fine. And nobody's going to catch him for this touchdown. Everybody bid on the play fake. As Fine able to take advantage of the option, take advantage of his feet. It's a very easy touchdown run. Baltimore State has yet to been able to find a way to stop Mason Fine. As North Texas is up by 10 now. So here's Gibson. He's going to go deep. Incomplete. Was looking for Brian Childs right there. But Childs unable to locate the ball. So a 3rd and 7 for the Stallions. Here's Gibson. And he's going to slide for another 1st down. So time really working against Baltimore State right now. About 3 minutes left in the game as Gibson finds Duncan out past the 40-yard line for another 1st down. So if the Stallions can at least get a field goal in this drive, they'll be okay. As Conley gets to catch this time for a 1st down. So 1st and 10, here's Gibson on the option. Going to pitch it to Childs. Childs not a very fast runner, but he's able to get out there. Gets to the 1-yard line. So another 1st down for Baltimore State. They're in position to score as Gibson throws it. He's going to have to throw it away right here under immense pressure. So 2nd and goal. Here's Antoine Tracy, and Tracy can't get the yard that he needs. So it'll be a 3rd and goal. Time really working against the Stallions right now. Here's Gibson, and he's sacked. That's EJ Agia, and Gibson was hurt on the play. So North Texas with the ball, trying to run the clock out, and Nick Smith gets a big gain right there for a 1st down. Baltimore State down to 2 timeouts. Just over a minute left in the game. Here's Smith again. Stopped again. And a 3rd and 9. And Gibson will miss the rest of the game. He had a concussion. Fine just going to kneel it this time. And North Texas will punt it away to Baltimore State as Franklin Jones comes into the game with 23 seconds to go. Let's see what the freshman can do for the Stallions to bring them back into this game, tie it up and send it to overtime. Here's Jones. Going to go right side, and he finds Blackman for a 24-yard gain in the 1st down. Baltimore State has no timeouts remaining. And Jones will have to work quickly. He finds Blackman for a 1st down. About 14 seconds to go. Here's Jones. Jones going to roll out left. He goes left, nearly intercepted. Ashton Preston on the coverage right there. So 2nd and 10 after Jones gets away with one. Goes deep. Looking for Blackman, nearly intercepted again. So that brings up a huge Hail Mary. Can Baltimore State stay undefeated? Jones will just have to throw this one up. Hopefully somebody comes down with it in the end zone. So here's Jones. Rolls out left under pressure, and he fumbles it. Roberts going to pick this one up. He's going to take it back for a touchdown. And North Texas is going to knock off Baltimore State as the Stallions suffer their 1st loss of the season. and just ends in the worst way possible. As Jones coming in for an injured Lewis Gibson. He tried his best, honestly. You can't really even be mad at Franklin Jones. He did what he could. I mean, this defense just could not stop Mason Fine this game. And that's what it really came down to. The defense not able to get stops. I mean, they allowed 42 points. Granted, Gibson did put them in bad spots early in the third quarter. So, I'm not going to blame it all on Gibson because the defense did give up big plays anyways. But it's like, with a defense this young, you just can't put them in bad spots like that. You can't throw an interception deep in your own territory. You can't fumble the ball on an option play and put your defense in a bad spot to where they're starting from their own goal line, essentially, and expect to come out with a victory. So Baltimore State just made mistakes at the worst possible times, and that's really what it came down to, and not being able to stop Mason Fine either. But yeah, you got to give credit to Franklin Jones. I mean, yeah, his only significant playing time was against Maryland when Gibson got hurt, and then Jones had to finish up the game for him. But you're down by 7 points. You got 23 seconds to go. You have no timeouts. I mean, it's asking a lot to really drive down the field and score the tying touchdown when you're not really prepared to play in that situation. I mean, granted, everybody should be prepared to come in at any time, any moment in the game. But there's just real, I mean, with 23 seconds to go and no timeouts, and it's like you're just now coming into the game, there's just not a whole lot you can do to prepare for that exact situation. So I give him a lot of credit. Franklin Jones is probably going to be the starter after Gibson graduates anyways, so we'll see how it goes down the road. Hopefully Gibson's able to come back from his concussion, because losing him would be, I mean, I have faith in Jones if he has to start, but I would rather not lose Gibson. I mean, Gibson's a huge part of the offense. And 25 first downs for us today, so the offense didn't play poorly outside of the 3 turnovers, that is. But really just a lot of mistakes for Baltimore State in this game. And just to switch gears now, we're going to go look at some recruiting. Bobby Williams is committed to the team. He's the first commit for the Baltimore State Stallions. He's going to be a guard. Our offensive line isn't all that great, so I'm not saying Williams will start off the bat, but he definitely will have a chance to start next year. We'll see what happens as we take a look at some of our other recruits. The top 2 guys on the list is Jacob Butler and Josh Seymour. Those are 2 guys we're trying to pick up, especially Seymour. No, we kind of have a logjam at running back between Burrell, Spain, Childs, and we still have 2 freshmen that we haven't really played a whole lot in Miles Reed and CJ Chick. We'll see what happens with those guys. But Seymour probably going to be the starting running back if we end up getting him. And then I wouldn't expect Butler to start right away because, I mean, we still have Taquan Clay and Notably Ford. But those 2 are sophomores, I believe. So at some point, Butler will end up being the starter at corner. And getting, like, these 70 overall guys, like, these 4-star recruits, for a team as young as Baltimore State, I think it would be huge in bringing in new talent to this team. So those are 2 guys I'm really interested in as you check out the rest of the guys I'm looking at. Marcus Baker, he's the 65 overall, at least right now. Not entirely interested in him, but I mean, like, even like the 60 overall guys, they could still play a role. I don't just look at overall, I look at overall stats and all that. But anyways, let's check out the top 25. As you see, Alabama moved back up to number 1. And let's see what else happened. He dropped out. Washington dropped 2 spots after losing to Stanford, so they didn't lose a whole lot of ground. Iowa drops down to 19 from 16 after losing to Michigan State. And look, Marshall's actually ranked now. Marshall, of course, in our conference, so it's pretty interesting. And Houston's number 15 right now. And look at the Heisman voting. Mayfield's still number 1. Actually, he moved up to number 1. He wasn't number 1 before, but now he's number 1. And we look at DeMario McCullough's having a really good season for Ohio State. Nick Chubb having a bounce-back season as well. And last year's Heisman, Lamar Jackson, once again on the hunt as well. Malik Williams, the freshman for Arkansas. But yeah, our next game is probably going to be a bounce back game for us. We're playing against UMass. UMass doesn't really historically have a good football team, so this should be a bounce back game for us. I mean, they got blown out by UCLA. The only game they were really ever in outside of beating FCS East was the Bowling Green game last week where went to overtime and they lost. So we should beat UMass. I'm not too worried about this game. Hopefully we bounce back after a tough loss to North Texas. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you guys want to create a recruit for next year, just leave some information in the bottom on what kind of player you want. I am going to be designing some high school teams, so if you guys want to pick one of those high schools, you'll join it and I'll show like the gameplay of those games. And I'll give you guys more information on those high schools just so you can see what kind of offense they'll be playing, what kind of defense they'll be playing, all that. And I'll give more information probably next video or like a video in the future. But thank you guys for watching this one. Leave a like, obviously sub to me, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. I'm out. Deuces.